Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I have a really exciting fall makeup video. This is the first one of 2019. This is the look I came up with and I'm so excited to share with you guys what I did. First, we must hydrate. So for today's look, we have this really dark, smoky, purple, kind of jewel-toned look. Super excited about the palette I used today. I'm going to share with you guys what that is in just a minute, but if this is your first time on my channel, I would love for you to click the subscribe button down below and make sure you join my YouTube family so you don't miss out on any great content. Today I'm going to be using the brand new Deck of Scarlet palette. This is the Oracle palette, and I am so excited and I was so happy when I opened my box. I didn't even realize that my sweet friend Shay is the artist-in-chief for this palette, which is super exciting. I can totally tell these shades just have her name all over them. Look how gorgeous this palette is. I had so much fun dipping into this and playing with all the colors. You guys, the quality and the pigmentation on these shadows is no joke. I even was a little bit shooketh when I was applying the transition color and it came out so pigmented. I was a little bit like, woo, wasn't expecting all that. So for the look, I used a bunch of the purple tones, kind of this navy here. I used the pink and the gold. I can't wait to dip into some of the silvers and some of these other neutral colors down here, but you know what? I always do a neutral look, so I thought I would do a little bit of color today. So hope you guys enjoy that. So if you haven't heard of Deck of Scarlet before, it is a makeup subscription service, and every single month you either get a palette or a curated kit. Palettes like these are done in collaboration with influencers like Shay, so I was really excited that I got her palette to use. Their subscription is just $29.95. Really great price point for a palette of this size with this many shades and the holy pigmentation of these. Look, you guys. I know those are just finger swatches, but like, dang, look at this. Like, these are no joke. Look at that. That looks like straight metal. Low-key having a little FOMO now and wishing I had used this shade for this look, but these are absolutely stunning colors, really great payoff, and a really, really good price point. So this palette specifically has mattes and shimmers, as you can see here. The mattes are like full pigment and the shimmers are just like this buttery metallic finish, which is amazing. And then this month, oh my gosh, my makeup table is a mess. But this month it also came with an eye crayon Kajal. That's not something that like rolls off the tongue real easily for me, so I just try and say crayon. But really beautiful pigmented black. That is what I used here on the bottom waterline to smoke everything out. Absolutely stunning. There's a little bit of like this gold glitter in it too, which is beautiful. So of course I'll have more information about it in the bottom bar below, and thank you so much to Deck of Scarlet for sponsoring a portion of today's makeup tutorial. Any other information that I forgot right here will be in the description box, so be sure to check that, pricing, links, all that good stuff. And since I'm doing this video in partnership with them, they did offer you guys 30% off. Use my link down below and save yourself some coin, girl. That is it for the information here at the beginning of this video, and if you want to see how I did this gorgeous, gorgeous eye look, then just keep watching. Alright you guys, so here I am for the first time opening my box and seeing Shay inside. I was so excited about that. So here is what it looks like when you first open up your box. Here is a fresh eye crayon, and look at this gorgeous color. It is super black. Like I said, it's got a little bit of gold to it. And then here is our clean, untouched palette. Ah, I love how pretty palettes look straight out of the gate. So here are all the colors, beautiful mattes and shimmers. And I'm going to start out with this transition shade. Here is me realizing how much pigment comes off in one swipe and being a little shooketh. I am just going to be applying that straight to the crease in windshield wiper motions, and I'm also going to be building that up a little bit underneath the front part of the brow and just swooping that outwards. Then I'm going in with this gorgeous purple color, and I'm kind of stamping that on the outer third of the eye. At this point in time, I had no idea what look I was going for. I was just kind of winging it, and I figured it out along the way, but I'm just using this really small fluffy brush to apply that purple color down. I'm a blend as I go kind of girl, but to each their own. Some people like to just stamp all the color down and then blend afterwards. There's no right or wrong, either way is fine. It's just how I do it. Then I'm taking this dark color Sorceress on a small little brush here, and I'm kind of applying that into a semi-wing shape, and I decided I was going to really kind of go for a cat eye look. So I'm kind of stamping that over the purple, but trying not to completely cover that up. And then when I was getting a little messy, I decided to take some setting powder on a sponge and just put that right underneath to keep that line nice and crisp. And then going back in with that purple brush that I used a minute ago to kind of blend that out. Picking up a little of this shade Voodoo. It's a really beautiful navy color, and I'm just using that same brush I was using a minute ago, and I'm applying that just to the very outer edge just to deepen that up a little bit more than it was before. And then again, you guessed it, blending. And then I'm really putting some emphasis on that inner corner underneath the brow. I just love the way a sassy inner corner looks. And then I decided I was going to cut the crease, so just using a little concealer on this concealer brush, I am just kind of following the natural crease of my eye and applying that concealer as a base for my next shadow colors. So then I'm going back in with the lighter purple, that's the color Trance, and I am stamping that on the outer part of the concealer so that that purple really pops there in the center. And then going in with Witchcraft. This is a really, really fun color. It's almost like a corally reddish pink color with a little bit of shimmer to it. I took this on a pencil brush and just slowly kind of blended that in with the purple. And I'm going to be dragging that down into the inner corner as well, but not all the way. Believe it or not, at this point in time, I still had zero idea what the end goal was. I was kind of just putting colors down and hoping that they worked. I think that worked out quite well for me. But what I'm doing right here is taking that little smudge brush and a little bit of Voodoo, and on top of that area where I cut the crease, I'm just defining that a little bit more and then blending that outwards and upwards and just kind of smoking the whole thing out. So I decided to add a little bit of gold right here. I'm using the color Fortune. This is, I think, the lightest shade in the palette, the lightest shimmer at least. And I'm placing that in the inner corner and then underneath the brow bone. And my goal was to kind of melt that in with the pink to kind of give it a rose gold kind of effect as it blended down. I wanted it to be really smooth from the purple to the pink to the gold, so I kind of gave it this really beautiful rose gold effect. So here I'm finally wiping off that bake that I've had on for like 30 minutes. And then I am going to be moving on to eyeliner. I did literally the biggest wing of 2019 today. I don't think I've done one that big for quite a while. Next, I'm going in with some glitter because I just really wanted that crease to be super defined. This is an Urban Decay Heavy Metal Glitter. I will have all the products and shade names and everything in the description box down below for your reference in case you're curious, but I did 2 layers of that just so that it really popped on the eyes. And then I'm going in with just a quick coat of mascara. This is my favorite at the moment. This is the new one from IT Cosmetics in collaboration with the Dry Bar, I believe. And it's the Lash Blowout. Such a good mascara. It's like a really dry formula, so it just builds up and gives you so much volume. I so love that. And I realized here that I wouldn't normally be doing mascara yet. I'd be doing the lower waterline. But what you didn't see is I had to stop for a minute and go pick my daughter up from school, so I wanted my look to be semi-complete. So I came back to do the lower waterline. I applied some of that black eye pencil, and then I'm smudging that out and then applying some purple and then just doing the whole gradient effect on my lower lash line. To make sure the black blended in with the purple really well, I just took a little bit of that navy color Voodoo on that same brush I was using earlier and smudged that in together. And then for the final blend, I added a little bit of Witchcraft on the bottom just to make kind of like this rainbow. If I could imagine like a fall sunset, that's what this eye look was. We'll just say that was my inspiration. But anyway, I am just blending my little life away and then finally doing some lower lash mascara here. Now time for a little Instagram magic. We have our lashes on. They're Lilly Lashes Miami. Those have been my favorites lately. And then for blush, I'm using Melba by MAC. And then I'm using this Tarte palette that I got in this month's BoxyCharm and just using a mix of these 2 colors to contour and bronze, and holy pigment on this stuff, you guys. Be careful. go in with caution. You will get a lot on your face, which, I mean, it's good. It will last forever, but dang, it really comes off. So just bronzing up the face with that, and then on to highlights. I'm going to be using Rodeo Drive from Ofra, and oh my gosh, look at that. Just hitting all the high points on the face, you know, making her glow. And then I did decide to add a little extra oomph to the inner corner with that same highlight. And then, wow, this Colourpop pencil has seen better days, but it's the color Oh Snap. And I did my lips differently today, you guys. After I put on my whatever liner, I went in with a brush and really defined the shape. And oh my gosh, mind-blowing changes. It just made my lips look so good. I don't know, this is probably not new news to anybody, but it really made a difference for me. And then adding my favorite Hourglass gloss. Woo! She's looking plump. Try to make a joke and you fail miserably. Here's me doing some cringy poses to show off my makeup at the end of the video here. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in my next one.